Good morning, everybody. It's time for another delicious edition of Texas Oatmeal, and we are starting in the garage. But you'll notice there is no Vanderhall in the garage, and there's a reason for that. I'm testing a new product. I say testing. It's pretty well tested, I think. So I'm just giving it a shot and then giving you guys my honest opinion about it. So without further ado, here is the new product for anyone with a Vanderhall Venice. So yes, this is a top for a Vanderhall Venice. Now it's a convertible top, as in it's removable, and you can stow it away in the rear of the car, either behind the seat or in the back little storage area. So what's nice about it is it slides onto what we call a keter rail. This is a real hard, like rubber material sewn into the edge of this canvas top, and you can slide this in and out of the keter rail. Once it's pulled tight back here with just some real basic straps, just some these quick straps that you can adjust here. It pulls it tight against this bar that mounts to the roll hoops with just a real basic little clamp-on style, super easy. And then it's got a bar that goes through it that folds up, so you can take this on and off your car without any tools actually. So you actually just, once you mount the hoop, or once you mount the bar mounts on, and of course the front windshield mount, because you need a front windshield mount. I don't mind my crack, I'll get to that in a second. But once you mount this front windshield frame on, you get the keter rail, and then you leave these on as well, so that you don't have to use any tools to get the canvas top on and off your car. And then of course it all folds up and tucks away inside the car neatly when you don't want to run a top on your Venice. So Bill Eckhardt is the guy that has made this. He sent me a version of it that I ran the frame of the windshield mount before, and we had some changes to it. So what we've changed is we've actually split it in the middle. You can see there's a gap right here. So he's got this gap set up so that we don't tie in the left and the right side, the driver and passenger side, together, to try to keep some stress off of the windshield. Now my windshield is cracked, so that's not good. The reason I have my stock windshield on instead of my F4 windshield is my F4 windshield is the wrong windshield for this model, 2018 Venice. They sent me one for a 2020 that's a little bit wider, and so it messes with my windshield brackets here. It actually pushes them out, which makes this frame not fit, because it's not made for a 2020, and my windshield makes it all not work. So that's why my stock cracked windshield is in there. So that being said, this top does put stress on this entire area. Now it's not touching the windshield. There's actually a gap in here, so you can actually see the gap that's created between the frame and the windshield itself. Now that's on purpose, of course, because we don't want to touch the windshield. But we all know that the windshields on the Vanderhalls are very fragile. So honestly, you run this at your own risk. I would love to say that this is for sure not going to do anything to your windshield, but I can't really say that. I would love to, but these things are just too fragile. If you're running an F4 windshield that's the proper size, this I think is the perfect complement to your Vanderhall. I mean, it gives you shade. What more can you ask for? So he does offer this top in multiple colors. When you order this, you actually can request any of the Sunbrella colors. The Sunbrella will actually send you a sample of the color that you like. So you can request a specific color, and the stitching as well can be a color, any color that you choose. So these are fully customizable. So like I said, you don't need any tools to take this off. You pull the straps apart and pull them out of the little eyelets that are down there. Just one on both sides. Right, so you pull these straps off. Pull the strap off, and this whole thing comes off of the roll hoop here itself and slides out of the frame. Just like that. He's designed this bar in the back to fold. So you fold it up, and then you can just kind of roll this thing up around itself or whatever. So that gets rid of the whole top super easy. Now you might be wondering, what do you do with this part? Well, he designed it so that it also comes straight out, no tools required, and just folds up quick and easy. And again, throw it in the back of the car. I mean, it doesn't really get any easier than that. You leave everything else attached. You know, you leave the mounts back here attached. You leave, of course, the windshield frame attached, and you go on about your day and don't worry about it. And if you want to put it back together, you throw the bars back in there, run the top back through the keter rail, stretch it back, put your straps back on. They just loop through these eye bolts right here, and you're done. So, I mean, it's really, really simple. You know, I think this is the best idea for a top so far of everything that's been out there. So this isn't incredibly inexpensive though. None of these tops are. These people are putting their time and effort into designing something literally like in their garage. Of the couple that I've seen, I mean, they're fairly expensive. So I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna spend a little money, but you're gonna gain a lot of shade, and that's the biggest thing with this setup. I mean, here in Texas, it gets to 100 something degrees, and you're sitting there baking in the sun. Having some shade on your Vanderhall is gonna be nice. Now, this top is not designed to do 100 down the highway. Again, you're putting stress on that front windshield. The keter rail and everything's gonna hold up. I don't think there's any problem with the fabric or the rail coming apart or anything like that, but you're putting stress on that front windshield. And if you're doing 100 down the highway, I don't know that it's a good idea. I wouldn't do it personally. It's just me. So this is more of a, you know, if you're blasting down the highway, you're probably not running your top. If you get to your destination and you're cruising around doing 60 down the highway or back roads or whatever, and you've got your top on, you're gonna be more comfortable, you're gonna have some shade, it's gonna be perfect. And again, if you needed to take it off real quick, you can. So, you know, it's really nice, it's really simple, quick to install. Literally takes, you know, maybe 20 or 30 minutes to install the whole thing once you get it. So, and this is about $1,600. So again, I know that sounds expensive, but most of you guys that have these Vanderhalls for any amount of time, that have sat in the sun and baked your way into oblivion, you're gonna understand that $1,600 is really not that bad. You know, maybe if we can get a bunch of these sold for this guy, maybe they'll be a little cheaper. I don't know. But anyway, so that's really it. I just want to do a quick video to show you guys this top. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a good value. I think everybody with a Venice will appreciate it, at least if you're in a really hot climate like we are in Texas. Once it's mounted, the frame's mounted and the roll bar mounts are mounted, no tools required to take it apart, you know, or put it up. So, and it literally takes just 60 seconds or something to do it. Super easy. Man, I don't see another option that's better than this for the money so far anyways. So that's really it. I'll leave the link to Bill's Facebook page, or I need to talk to him actually about how to get a hold of him so you guys can order this, but he's on Facebook, he's on the forums and stuff that most of you guys follow already. But I'm gonna put his information in the link below so you guys can get in contact with him and, you know, ask him for the Texas Oatmeal discount. I don't know what that is. He's not paying me to do this, you know, but maybe hook you guys up now that I've made a video. I know he's been waiting a long time for this. I'm sorry, Bill, I've been super busy. But yeah, so that's it. I mean, super simple, super easy. And, you know, I'm gonna go enjoy some beautiful, bright Texas sun in my Vanderhall, throw the top back on, and have a little shade today. So yeah, that's it for today, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, and I know some of you guys are gonna ask how you get in when the top's on. just like any other time. You crawl into this thing just the same way you do any other time. It's flexible. What do you want from me? Getting out, kind of the same thing.